I'm starting up the stream, trying to make sure everything is running smooth. Hope you're having a beautiful Sunday. I am currently going to be talking about the best FPSs. And the reason this topic is coming out is because the recent beta for a game that I've been playing a lot of, like, this game could be great. This game could be great. Question is, will it sustain that greatness? There's always games that come out new and interesting, fun, etc., etc. But you have to take into account like the longevity part of it all. So that's the conversation I want to have today, and kind of just general topic. Thought it'd be fun. And other than that, just chilling, man. My camera feels like it's kind of off. I think my PC's tired today. He's like, hey man, give me a break. I'm gonna have to clean it up and give it a rest day. But I wanted to talk about it. I tweeted a couple of FPS games that I think are the best. Not necessarily have like a top list ordered or anything like that. This is just the ones that I think are still relevant in a way and that are fun. And I mean, you can play a 20-year-old game, so there's no judgment on what you like. And I'm not like here to argue with someone about what's the best, because there is no such thing. It's always about preference. It's like, what's the best food? And it's like, dude, shut up. Let me eat whatever I want. The best food for you isn't the best for someone else. So it's the same thing with video games. Like, you like what you like. You can talk about it and see why you like it and then go from there. But this is the list that I had, and I got a pretty decent amount of games in there. Apex Legends, Rainbow Six Siege, Destiny 2, Overwatch 2, Valorant, Call of Duty, Counter-Strike, Global Offense, Escape of Tarkov, and that's pretty much it. And then of course the beta for X Defiant, just a conversation about that game, but I wouldn't put it in the category just yet because it's not even released and it still has some work to do. But so that's the storyline, and I want to touch on a couple of them. I haven't really played Escape of Tarkov. I only tried it like literally for like an hour, but a bunch of friends play, and it's an amazing experience. Very intense, every time I watch friends play it and every time I hear stories, the intensity is amazing. And I think you got to give that game credit for that, but at the same time, you think about like Escape of Tarkov. I'm sure not everybody heard about it. If you're not a big gamer, hardcore, you probably never heard of it. So that means that the game isn't doing as well as it should. You know what I mean? So just those type of conversations. So then the popularity's down. That doesn't mean that the game is bad, but if the popularity's down, how do we fix that and make it the most relevant game? And it's like, oh, are the best games the most popular? And I don't agree with that. That tends to be like the people who get the rewards, the people who get the most marketing, but I don't consider them the best game. So that's why I wanted to start off with Escape, just to kind of point that out, that for me, that game could be special, an experience for everybody. So why is my there it goes. Okay, I was trying to put it in the chat, all the games, to see what people would say when they come in and read it. But yeah, so those are my conversation starter with Escape of Tarkov. Not so popular and just a simple game, right? survival, PvE, PvP, super intense. That's an interesting game, and there's games doing that. I think the Division 2 just announced the new version of that, which is Heartland, and they did a big preview on that, and I think that could be interesting. But again, the Division is a third-person game, and it's not first-person. We talking about first-persons, so I'll give Escape from Tarkov the #1 survival game in the genre of FPSs for PvP, but I don't think I can put it in even the #1, 2, 3, 4, or 5 best FPSs, and that's just one game, and we can start off with that. Like I said, Escape from Tarkov, amazing fun, but can you put it as the top? I don't agree. And then we'll go down the list. And this one's going to be a little harsh about what I'm about to say. I know a lot of people will be offended, but hey, we going to say what we going to say. Counter-Strike Global Offensive. Well, Counter-Strike's been around 15 years or something. I can't remember the date, but it's a long time. And the biggest negative I could say that it always feels like the same bland design, and they don't really try to upgrade on making the game feel exciting and special. When you get an announcement from another game, they're like, oh, we upgraded the graphics, we did new gameplay, new this, new that, and it's very marketing friendly. I think Counter-Strike has never had that, and it's like the underground king of first-person shooters, and I like that. I think it knows what it's doing, and it does what it does best, which is a bare bones style of a game. Nothing fancy, no crazy abilities that are gonna like revolutionize your gameplay, and just straight up fighting. I think that's good, personally. We need that in games. Just run and gun, and I think Counter-Strike embrace that, but you can't compete with the top dogs who are exciting, exhilarating, thrilling, hyped type of experience where you just yelling at the screen or whatever emotions you might feel as you play on that level. Competitively, Counter-Strike to me is top tier on that level, because it's bare bones. It's like a gun versus my gun versus your gun. What do you got? So that's how I see that game. And we're just going down the list of each game, by the way, and giving my opinions. Your opinions can be different. There's nothing wrong with stating yours. And by the way, Timmy, thank you for coming by. I hope you're having a beautiful Sunday. Hope you had a beautiful weekend. If you didn't, guess what? Right now's the chance to turn it all around. Go ahead and make your own day. Come hang with me, make my day, and I'm gonna help make your day, and we feed off that energy. So let's pause from what I was saying and listen to Timmy. Timmy says Apex Legends is the best FPS, but X-Defiant can push likes of Call of Duty if it keeps the X-Defiant community happy. To be the next top FPS, it needs a perfect storm like Apex Legends had in 2019. And I can't disagree with that. We're gonna tap into Apex and Call of Duty. Those are the big guys. I started off small. Tim is going right to the source, and he's not wrong with some of what he's saying. And X-Defiant is the most interesting one because it's not out, so we can't judge it. We're just going off of betas and like tech tests. I've been playing it for years, so I know a lot about X-Defiant, but I still don't know if it's stable yet, right? All the beta that they did this week, the progress had to get reset. It's fixed now for the past 3 days. So we finally see how the progress is going to start working to unlock things properly. They closed the ranked mode, so we didn't get to try that a lot for like 24 hours we played. You know, the reward system was cool. We'll get into X Defiant, but let me just keep going on the list. Right, so we just did Escape from Tarkov. I said that it's a small game. It's very low key. Let me know if you do agree or disagree with that. It's so low key that people don't even know it exists or are not even interested just because it's too low key. That could be money, like marketing issues, or it can be other things. But I just say that that's a big factor. It's necessary to be popular because you want a bigger community. You want to be able to be a top leader in your genre. Then I said the Underground King is Counter-Strike, specifically because they've been around so long. They're bare bones first person shooters, no abilities, nothing special, nothing flashy. It's like, hey, do you got good shot or not? And that's always needed, right? You want to be able to test your skill versus someone else. So I go with that. And then next, Valorant to me is a mixture of Counter-Strike and games like Overwatch, right? They're trying to be both Counter-Strike and Overwatch, and I felt like that mixture is great, but, and y'all can tell me how y'all feel about it, that mixture is great, but it doesn't have the true exciting like other games do, that are crazy, like movement and different things that I feel. So Valorant to me is like in the middle ground. It's always like gonna be around like a little bit. The community's trying to keep it going, and so that's how I feel about Valorant. Same thing with Overwatch. Part 2 just came out. I was playing it for like 2 months when it first came out. I was into it. I was excited that they kind of renewed it, but then, you know, the reality strikes that it's pretty much the same game. They just took off an extra character, so it's less people on the floor. They tweaked the legends and just kind of revamped it. So it's not a part 2. It's basically a remastered version of the original. So I kind of give it a minus in that regard. And not saying that it's bad. Like I said, these games are not bad. All of the ones that listed to me are great, right? And they could be fun. Then we go into Call of Duty, the giant in the room, the elephant in the room, Call of Duty. And this is where you can agree to disagree. I think Call of Duty, it'll be hard to knock Call of Duty off, no matter what game you are, as far as the popularity, because it became a game that people got just to hang with friends. It's like you didn't even have to see a trailer of Call of Duty. A friend will tell you, hey man, we're gonna play Call of Duty this weekend, bro. You ready? And you're like, yeah. And even if you never watched a trailer, you're gonna buy it to hang out with friends. So it became one of those type of games to hang with friends. It became one of those games to enjoy time with your friends and just to connect with them. And it's just like a sports game. When a sports game come out, friends are like, hey man, let's get on some Madden, or, you know, football games, or basketball, and so on. So Call of Duty has that king of the castle, plus they're making billions of dollars a year off of these people who buy all the skins and all the season passes and all the nonsense that they can get. It's not going nowhere. I don't believe that it'll just fall off magically. I think that until some other stars start taking over, which we're going to talk about in a minute, it'll be the king as far as popularity goes. Now, gameplay and mechanics, we can argue about it, but I do feel like they've lost track of who they used to be, and then they try to become something new to stay with the times, which makes sense, but it hasn't hit the way it used to hit. So people are starting to look for escapes, trying to find new things, and going into other places. And the next couple games are the games I think that I've been taking the shine away from the biggest game, which is Call of Duty. And it is Destiny 2. Destiny 2 has an amazing PvP. It's a lot of fun. It's exciting, exhilarating situations. You're really in there in the mix, going crazy. And that game is longevity. You know, it's long lasting. It's not like every year or every 2 years the game releases. And I give them credit for that, to be able to stay relevant in the FPS world, even though, you know, they're dropped multiple 5-10 years away from each other type thing. So Destiny's great, but now Destiny isn't only a PvP. We're talking about PvP only. So it'll be hard to kind of judge Destiny when it doesn't have the traditional PvP stuff. So that's where it's great, but it hasn't said, hey, let's make this straight up multiplayer focus, PvP only setup for the community, whether it's like season passes, rank modes, and all this extra, at least not from what I've seen. And I haven't played the PvP in a couple months. So, but yeah. And tell me your thoughts and opinions on this. None of this is factual. This is my just sporadic. I haven't planned this. This was just me streaming. Just talking, you know. He said, Destiny 2 is a mixture of a lot of things. Yeah, I think that's what's great about it. But I wanted to stick to PvP. You know, if we talk about the best looter shooter FPS, Destiny's right there, top tier, right? Like, you got raids, you got open world areas, like, you know, different planets that you can go to. One of the planets in Destiny is bigger with more content than full games. That's how great Destiny is, in my opinion. I love Destiny, but that's separate from the PvP. That's just like story, co-op, or single player experiences. Then you have the raids, you have the nightfalls, you have the endless amounts of different content that I can go through and be like, wow, this game's special. But what I was saying is, PvP wise, if we're talking just PvP, give me a ranked, give me a what's it called, a season pass, you know, and make it in that way, the way these other games are coming out. And then you'll see, like, okay, this is Destiny's hard. I would do that. I would hire a big staff inside of Destiny, Bungie's studio, to separately make the PvP for people who just want to play PvP. Because here's the problem with Destiny, and so I didn't want to keep drilling this, but with Destiny, if I go and I get all the best weapons and I get all the best gear and I try to upgrade everything, versus somebody who said, oh, I don't want to play the story, I just want to play PvP, it's not the same experience, because they can't get the same guns you get, they can't get the same weapons, they can't do everything you have, because you just spent endless hours in the raid, you spent grinding in the story, you did all this side stuff, and you got all the good stuff. So when you go in there, it's still fair because they balance it out. But if you're rocking the best shotgun or the best sniper compared to me using my default startup kit, there's a problem there. And I don't think until they say we're gonna separate PvP to make its own thing, it's not gonna compete at that level. Just my opinion. And I love Destiny. I'm not hating on them. This isn't like a hate speech on them. Nothing I'm saying about any of these games are like, I just said they're the top of the food chain. So anything I'm saying is opinion based. It's what I feel, and it's games I love that I think are great. And just going down the line. Now, the last two, this is the interesting one. The last two, Rainbow Six Siege, I humbly bow my head. I'll shed some tears right now out of how humble that game has made me. All right. When I played the tech tests and the betas, I'm like, this game ain't going nowhere. They barely have maps. They barely got operators. They barely have anything interesting in here. They don't have nothing. And I kind of said it out loud. I don't think I tweeted it. I might have tweeted it or streamed it. And I just said, what is wrong with this game? It's, you know, Rainbow Six is one of the greatest series I used to love as a kid, back when it was like single player. And then they ruined it. And that was what I was saying when I was doing the tech tests and the betas. I just felt like it was so bare boned and cheap. It was like, they're trying to hustle me for this product. And I was upset because it's like, I love this Rainbow Six, but they're not giving me a a lot of good content. And I swallow my words today. I'll swallow my words forever now. Rainbow Six Siege is top 3 at minimum FPS game in the world right now. There isn't better than like, you can't say that everything is superior than Rainbow Six. You cannot. If we go in there and we look at it, you'll see how incredible they designed everything when it comes to, you know, 60 plus operators, amazing maps, the actual fighting where you can break a hole in a wall, create a little peek hole to pop some shots, wall bang they call, stuff like that. There's so many layers of competitive aspects in that game that I think it's the role model for tactical shooters. And not tactical, because I want you to understand there's a different levels of different kind of shooters. Tactical shooters, Rainbow Six Siege is the king. You know, I talked about Counter-Strike being a great tactical shooter, but it doesn't come close. And no offense to any Counter-Strike players, it doesn't come close to Rainbow Six Siege's tactical gunplay, you know, gameplay overall, with the attackers and defenders, the maps. Like, that game is so crazy to me, and I disrespected it when I was playing the tech test. This is a year before the game released, but even then I was like, dude, this is bare bones, and it's like you're just trying to hustle us with the name Rainbow Six. And I humbly just bow down my head in forgiveness. Please, Rainbow Six Siege, forgive me, because you are literally top 3 all time and currently still king in the FPS world. That's what I got to say about Rainbow Six. So I bow down. I honestly really feel humble about that, because I was on the other side, ignorant to what was coming, and then when they put it all together and created this amazing thing, it's unbelievable. Even to this day, I'm like, wow. All right, now last but not least, my personal greatest FPS of all time, and I think people heard me say this 1,000 times, and there's a lot of reasons for this. I'm gonna talk about quality because I think that doesn't go noticed a lot. People don't worry about quality, and they're like, what do you mean quality? Like, what does that even mean? Well, quality means to me overall quality. When my gunplay, my UI, my movement, the map designs, the rotations when you got to go somewhere and go forward, and stuff like that. Strap God is in the chat being a clown, bro. Come on, bro. Damn, bro. I gave you some love on the last stream, bro, but you about to get banned, man. This guy gonna get banned. He said Fortnite is the best FPS. Stats don't lie. First and foremost, Fortnite is not a FPS game. Just so you know, F stands for first, and then P stands for person, and then S is for shooter. First person shooter. You gotta catch up with us. Slow down. It's okay. Maybe he's, you know, special. All right, you're a special being. Let's talk about it. By the way, I'm just joking. That's one of my friends who's in the chat. And he probably wasn't joking when he said that, because he feels like it's a great shooter, but it's a third-person shooter versus saying it's a best first-person shooter. There's a difference, you know? If we did that, sorry. If we did that, there's a whole different conversation. So let's educate the community. First of all, when I say FPS, I mean first person shooter. When I say TPS, it's third person shooter. Those are two different worlds, and they don't coexist. You can't put them in the same category. If you say best shooter, you can throw other games in there that are great. Okay? But we're talking about specifically FPSs. And Fortnite is really just a gimmick. It's the greatest gimmick game that they ever made in society. I got to give it that. But back to Apex. So what I was talking about was the quality, game design, gunplay, you know, even communication. In Apex Legends, I don't need a microphone. I can literally ping everything and say, here's somebody. Hey, let's go here. Let's defend here. Hey, come back. Hey, slow down. Do all that within my service. Simple things like that. Just the highest quality as far as gunplay. Tactical aspects are top tier. They're one of the greatest in all fronts. And so on. But yeah, man. Yeah, feel free to drop your thoughts. I'll give you a list of the games that I said, the games that I said that I feel are the biggest and the best right now. You got Escape from Tarkov, the best survivor game. You got Counter-Strike, which is the best tactical bare bones underground game. You have Call of Duty, the most popular FPS. You have Valorant and Overwatch just kind of like in the middle, they mid. You have Destiny, who can be the greatest, but they don't have a PvP focused community where I can go in, never play the game before, go in and have all the weapons just like you. In Destiny, if you grind in the story, you bring that into PvP, which makes it a little bit unfair. Then you have Rainbow Six Siege, the greatest tactical first-person shooter of all time. Bare bones style, where just incredible, man. But I got Rainbow Six Siege as the #1 slot. Too good to be true. They have a lot of work cut out to stay there. They're on their 4th year, and they get so many great games. And I don't have, you know, a doubt that a game will beat it. I don't have a doubt that a game will top all of these. Something is coming, you know, at some point that's gonna beat all this. I've been around long enough, guys. I've seen, you know, I'm an old man, let's just say. I was born in the 80s. Let's just say that. I'm ancient. And when it comes to video games terms, I know I look pretty, man. I look young, I look pretty. But I am born in the 80s. I'm an 80s baby. I'm a grandpa status. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I've seen the revolving door that is video games, and what's next. This dude said damn. What you mean damn? Why you say damn in that tone? Why are you trying to demean me and say damn? Why are you saying damn like that? I forgot what he said. It's a funny Kevin Hart skit. Kevin Hart's like damn when some guy says, I'm 57 years old. And he's like, damn. And then the guy's like, what do you mean, damn? Why are you saying? No, I meant damn. Like, damn, that's great. He's like, no, you didn't say it like that. You didn't say it like that. No, that's how I said it. I said, oh, damn. That's awesome. He's like, nope, you didn't say it like that. Oh, man. No, but yeah, there's no wrong answers here. Like, you like what you like and you play what you play. What I was saying was the future's coming, right? What is the future? What is better? He said, yeah, my fault. I said, damn, that's good. You have a lot of experience. A lot of gray hairs, a lot of wrinkles. You know what I'm saying? Oh, man. No, seriously. So what if you're younger, you know, and here's the question for the chat and for everybody. What was the game that used to be the best that isn't the best anymore, and what took it over? And it doesn't have to be an FPS game. It can be anything, right? So for example, right now, Metal Gear Solid hasn't come out in basically 10 years. By next year, it'll be like 10 years. Well, in 2 years, but in 2 years, if it doesn't come out, there's going to be a game that comes out soon that's probably better than Metal Gear for me. And not better than the past ones, but if you say in 2024, 2025, what is the best stealth game? And there's no Metal Gear game, right? There hasn't been a Metal Gear game in 8 years. So I'm sitting here playing all these other stealth games, and they're better than anything dropping today. You know, I don't go off of like, oh, Metal Gear 1996 was the best Metal Gear, or 2001 was the best Metal Gear Part 2, and there's no stealth games better ever. I don't believe in that. I believe that this year, what is the best one for this year? It's just like basketball, sports games. Whoever wins this year is the best right now, and that's okay. I'm still gonna have my favorite of all time. You know, there's no argument there. Like, it doesn't matter. I don't have like a, oh, there we go. And battle royale wise, that's a good point. PUBG, I wouldn't say originated, but they were one of the pioneers to make it mainstream, the battle royale scene, but they don't exist anymore. You know, like, I don't know who's playing that. Like, I haven't even heard of that game. Like, this is the first time somebody said it in my chat in like 4 years. Well, 3 years maybe. And let me read Timmy sent. Hope mixtape will be huge hit for Apex, as the other modes bring people who are not interested in a battle royale. Yeah, that's true. And that's what I was saying. Like, there comes a point where Apex has to say, okay, we're not just a battle royale. Let's do some extra stuff. And then Destiny has to say, we're not going to force you to play the story. You could just play the PvP, get in there, get all the guns through the PvP, and just enjoy it that way. And then the other guys, you know, that are top tier have to continue to compete in their own way. I agree. And I think PUBG is a perfect example of like the kings, the most popular. I mean, PUBG helped bring, from what I know, Dr. Disrespect, which I never watch and I don't know who he is, but I know that he was like into that game when it was popping. And a couple of other big creators got popular because of PUBG, and it was the biggest game on streaming for a while. It was just ridiculously. I would open up Twitter and there'll be like a 30 seconds clips of people doing wild stuff on there, you know, ramming a car and flying in the air and doing all this crazy stuff, you know. I don't know. I got it off my chest. I got everything off my chest, guys. Honestly, that's all I wanted to say. And my PC is being weird today. It's having trouble. My PC is having big trouble right now. You know how your PC gets loud when it's working hard? That's what's happening. It's never done this. It's been with me for 2 years or 3. I don't even know how long this PC is. But that thing, it's screaming at me right now. Hey, by the way, I wanted to end that topic, not end it, but slow it down and talk about X-Defiant for a second, because I feel this could be one of those games that help change the industry a little bit and give us something new and something old. So this game has older Call of Duty movement, gunplay, but it adds abilities that are very powerful to change the gameplay in a special way. And I believe this game could end up being special. I don't think it's there. I couldn't put it. The beta isn't enough. It's too many bugs, too many little disturbances. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm biased, but Konami could have success with MGO if they 100% in it. Yeah, I think, all right, now you're gonna start up a whole different stream. We about to turn all this stuff off and go right into it. Man, now you touching my heart. First of all, for everybody that doesn't know, MGO is Metal Gear Online. It's the online component for the Metal Gear Solid series, and it's been around since shit's way back. I'm talking about Metal Gear Solid 3. I used to play the online. Snake Eater was a great time. And what I gotta say about that game, it's a third-person shooter, by the way. It's not a first-person shooter, but the third-person shooter is probably my favorite experience in gaming, because I used to play in the tournaments. They had in-game tournaments. They had a thing called survival, and then they had tournaments, and I used to play in them every single week and play with the top tier players. And then the rest of the week I would hang out with friends and just random people. I'll create a lobby where my rules, my regulations, only knives and, you know, only pistols or snipers and shotguns. And I used to just do silly stuff on that game, and it was so incredible for me as just a player, you know. And I can't ever replace that time. But when part 3 came out, MGO 3 came out, the studio was closing. Kojima left, and the studio that they had was for Kojima, and you know, the game didn't get the support it deserved. And sadly, you know, you didn't see much from that. And you know, it's one of those conversations. That's a different conversation about, like, does the studio have enough money to invest in that, and will they make the money back is the bigger question. Because we want it, I selfishly want it, but will other people support that game when there's so many big titles? How can they win over the community? So that's the question, and that's for all of these games, right? How does X Defiant, who people are calling like a Call of Duty clone, which I disagree with, by the way. Oh, it's just a clone. They're trying to copy Call of Duty and this and that. And I'm like, no, they got a lot of unique aspects that they're doing on their own. The abilities change this game and turn it more into an Apex, more into an Overwatch. You know, that style of abilities, each faction has their own abilities that can change the fight. I think it's important, it's special. And Call of Duty doesn't do it in that way dynamically. So you can't fairly compare them, in my opinion. But yeah, so we'll see. And Timmy, for sure, man, I feel you on the MGO. I'll say this, you know, depending on how much I could say right now, you know, Metal Gear is never dead. And it is one of the greatest franchises to help gaming propel. Metal Gear is a console seller. Metal Gear's an iconic thing. So if you think about it, the alert sound, people that work in business and that make YouTube videos that never played Metal Gear use that sound because it's so popular. That's how big of an impact that game has. You know what I mean? Hold on a second. Let me open this window, man. It's hot. It's hot out here. This girl gave me some chia seed water. Like, what are you doing, bro? Damn. He's not here right now. Bruh, chia seed water? It's not bad, actually. Not bad. I'm not gonna complain. But yeah, just look at this game, for example. Right? Instead of just running and gunning, I have these abilities that can help me or hurt me, of course. I'm gonna put on the shield because it's very useful. I'm a cheater like that. But actually, I gotta turn off my music because I have it so loud.
Domination comes naturally to us phantoms.
But yeah, this game right here, for example, you know, the combat has a Call of Duty feel, but it's very, very special on its own right. Being able to pop these abilities and change a game can be dramatic. And again, I can't talk about Metal Gear too much, but I'll say that it is extremely special for Konami as well. And that's why they also have not released the game for it, because they don't want to just put out anything. You know, a lot of companies will release something every year. And A lot of companies will release a game every year if they can. If you get as popular as Metal Gear is, you know, you would think, oh, I need to make money. Let me go drop a game this year. Let me drop another one next year. Let me drop one. Let me drop one. Let me drop one. And then you start dropping every week, every year, like a lot of these games do. You know, where Call of Duty, for example, you know, it's like, let's drop every year and build the hype. You know? And understandably so, right? You want to make money, keep your business alive. But with Metal Gear, if you notice, it's not every year. It won't do that to the brand. And it's good and that's bad. That's bad for us players, but it's good because it's also like, hey, let's work on quality. And you got to give Kojima credit for that. So it took him multiple years. You know, there would always be a Metal Gear released. You see this dome right here? Pretty cool, right? Every 3 to 5 years, Kojima will drop something. It's not always the story version of a game, but it can be. That's my first kill, literally. I'm off. Probably shouldn't be playing this. He wouldn't drop every 3 years of a full version of the game. Like, you know, if you go down the line of like the Metal Gear actual linear stories, and I don't mean no disrespect to nobody and to Kojima or Konami, but the 9 games out of the 20 games that Metal Gear has, because it has more than 20, like 20 games. It has a bunch of spin-offs, a bunch of like side games that they made, just random stuff. And then it has the core 9, which is Metal Gear, Metal Gear 2, the old ones. Then it has Metal Gear Solid 1, Metal Gear Solid 2, Metal Gear Solid 3, Metal Gear Solid 4, Ground Zeroes, Phantom Pain, Peace Walker. All right, those are it. That's it for me. Now, I'm not saying I didn't enjoy these side spin-offs or that they're not good or anything silly like that. But what I'm saying is that was the quality version of Metal Gear that you got. True quality. You know? And then the rest are, then the rest are like, fun extra, I would say. Okay, so those are the official, in my opinion, official games. And I mean, we should just do a podcast about that, bro. And I'll gladly have you on, Tim, because I know you're a fan like me. Big series. And by the way, everybody watching, it's my favorite series of all time. It is my second Bible. I have the Bible and then I have Metal Gear. It's literally it. You know, I put my faith in God and God only, and everything else is just entertainment. Life is entertainment, you know. And Metal Gear is my favorite form of entertainment with all that. So, and I'm not doing so hot in this game right now. I mean, I think our team is getting slaughtered anyways. Damn. Yeah, so, but anyway, the point was that Kojima released those 9 quality games that tell one big story, and that's his overarching storyline. And then after that, it's just fun extra content if you can get it.
You're behind. Get back on your tally.
And that's how I view Metal Gear. And then even now in the future, I don't know what Konami will do. Will they be able to give you what Kojima gave us in any kind of way, even a little bit, even half? I'll be happy with that. If they can do some justice to Metal Gear, cool. You know, if they don't know how to, then they got to hire people like me to be able to change that. You know, put me in there to revolutionize Metal Gear, but also make it feel like, you know what, this is a traditional Metal Gear experience. You know what I mean? Damn, this girl's walking around with a pistol,
Hostiles
dude.
taking B.
Oh no, that's a machine gun. I gotta check my settings. She's making me think twice about life right now. But yeah, so we'll see what happens. I'm still gonna try out everything that Konami does because they were a big part of Metal Gear. I know myself and most people kind of praise Kojima
Retaliation.
to the point where he's like the messiah of gaming for me, right? Like the gaming master or whatever you want to call him, but game design master. But in the end of the day, Konami was the one putting all the money up, and they had all the employees working for Kojima. You know, regardless of how good he was, Kojima had a staff from Konami. So it's still possible for them to make the quality experience, you know, but it has to be, and this is the generalization that I'm going to do. This isn't Rainbow Six. I'm going to play Rainbow Six right now. Actually, I just wanted to jump on this to talk about it for a second. Hey, what's going on, Rich? By the way, I noticed that was you, man. I hope you're doing good, man. Hope everything's well with your brother. Sending blessings to you and the family. Talking about Metal Gear, and I was just telling Timmy, since he's a big fan like me, that the next Metal Gear has to be about politics. It has to be about actual infiltrating an enemy's base. That's what Metal Gear's always been, from part 1 all the way down the line. And actually, you know what, Rich, you're I don't know if you're a Metal Gear fan, and you can let me know if you are. That would be cool if you are. If you ever played any of the Metal Gears, as somebody, and just so everybody knows, and I don't want to put his business out there, but he is a military veteran. The reason I bring that up is because Metal Gear is all about military infiltration to someone else's base. If you had to send one guy to kind of sabotage or destroy something or whatever, Metal Gear kind of puts that in the front. It's about the politics of society and life and the deeper messages, but it's about this one guy going to infiltrate enemy territory, and he's trying to figure out his way through, and he doesn't have anything. He starts off with, you know, nothing at all. And you have to have that core in Metal Gear. Then you have to have, there's a lot that I would break down. I'm giving the simple stuff without going too deep. Then you have to have a serious topic and theme. Every theme in Metal Gear was something very organic to the experience. Okay, if you talked about Snake Eater in the beginning of the game, you get eaten by your own snake, your own master, which she betrays you. You get eaten by her, and then throughout the game, you're literally eating snakes to survive because you're in the jungle. And on top of it, you're killing you, Solid Snake, or Naked Snake, is taking out the Cobra unit, which is a snake army as well. So you're literally eating snakes as a snake. Snake Eater has metaphors in that way, and every game does that in special ways while talking about the politics of life and society, the real life, putting it into the game with its politics about warfare and everything that's happening, and the special experiences in that way too. You know, there's a lot. So just craziness, you know. But let's get into it. That the writers who can tell great Metal Gear story on their own have different writers on Batman since the OG writers. Yeah, for sure. Many people join the military because of Metal Gear. I mean, sheesh. I flipped Sons of Liberty on PS2 without saving or anything. Nice. That's a big game, dude. Wow. I didn't have a memory card, so I had to play it all the way through. Bro, this dude broke night. He did not sleep that day, dude. That game was revolutionary, dude. And that's an example. I think Rich bringing up a specific one, which I don't want to get too political on the stream, but MGS2 warned us. MGS2 was a warning, and Kojima just tweeted about this, that the warning was that digitalized life, they can control you through the digital world. Then now, you know, in part 4, he also says, he shows it by like digital guns. You can't use your guns. You can't use anything because you're controlled digitally. And MGS2 was the warning, and then part 4 was the display of that. And then right now in 2023, we're digitalizing money, we're digitalizing people. You can go on Chat GBT and create a celebrity and make them talk like the same voice and the same sound and make a YouTube video, make it look like if it was them when it really wasn't them. Like, that's how crazy our technology is, you know? And let me get a warm up. Need a warm up. Go in here and fool around. But so it's just all this extra stuff that Kojima put out there back in those days. So when you make a Metal Gear game, you got to bring that up. You got to put that type of real life scenario within the warfare, within the battle, within the, you know, drama of the game, in my opinion, you know. Yeah, I feel you on the cell phones and driving. A friend of mine today, I do this podcast with my high school teacher, and you know, we're supposed to have a special guest, but then his brother was drinking and driving and ended up dying. So then our guest wasn't there for today, and we had to kind of re-change the podcast. And you know, you think about that, and you're like, and it has nothing to do with digital, but the same example of like, you know, we are out of touch with the realities of certain situations, and whether it's alcohol, for example, kind of making you lose your mind, or just social media making you lose your mind, and people looking at, you know, a young girl looking at a model who looks like she has a perfect life, and she's out there, you know, basically posting up pictures how perfect everything is in her life and how great everything is, how amazing the world is, and whatever little idea, you know, those are sad factors that are real when it comes to people's mentality. And we gotta not look at that, right? That fake world of like, look at my social media. And that's why if you ever see me on social, dude, sometimes I won't even post. And it's not that things are bad or good. Sometimes I just don't post. Sometimes I won't stream. There have been times that I feel bad about this, but there have been times where I had crazy viewers, thousands of viewers for my Metal Gear tournaments, and I can screenshot it right now. You know, we've had hundreds of thousands of people on some of these streams, but the next week after that stream, I wouldn't stream because I had to remind myself, like, it ain't that serious, you know? And don't make it like that's the most important thing in society. Even this streaming, I do it for the love and the connecting with people, and it's fun in that way. I don't want to ever get to the point where it's so big in my head that I'm the greatest, and look at me, I'm fancy, and look at, I got this many, this, and I'll be grateful for it, but I don't want to be egotistical of it, if that makes sense. And then like I ask somebody, how many followers you got? And they're like, well, I only got 10. And then I laugh or something. And then people, you know, like, how ignorant are you? Like, come on, bro. And, you know, those type of behaviors happen because of the stereotypical branding of like, oh, you're not great because you don't have 1 million followers. You're only good when you have a, you know, Twitter, for example, is a perfect thing. And I don't mean to shame anybody, by the way. I'm not shaming nobody on this, but the whole blue check marker, that's great. It's a great thing to have, and I think it's necessary. I'll say this before I say what I'm gonna say. I think it's necessary for brands. It's necessary for any company. It's necessary for any big popular person. They should have it out of respect for their business. They deserve it. But it is not that big of a deal, and it doesn't make or break your value. And it doesn't mean you're a good or a bad person if you have one. It doesn't make you a better person than anybody else if you don't have one or do have one. So there's been a weird, like drama for a lot of celebrities. I can't believe this, and they're making wars. And it's like, dude, you're still alive, right? And you're still a good person. You're still living. You're breathing. What are you doing? Like, how do you feel in your heart? Let's work on that. That's my opinion. And so I say all that to kind of like point out, some of our mental flaws where like, oh, I'm too big for you, or I'm too this, or and I would want y'all, specifically people that are in my chat today, when I start making millions and I got some crazy money and I changed my mentality into business focus, I want you to remind me of these conversations. Oh, whoa. I want you to remind me of these conversations and remind me how grateful I was. Remind me that I was grateful to be alive. I was grateful to share my time. I was grateful to live with this peacefulness more so than worrying about the stereotypical standards of society. And yeah, so I come on the stream with a big beard sometimes, not worrying about how I look, and I got a little rough beard right now, but that's not that serious. I come on here just to relax, to kick it with y'all, have some laughs, have some good gameplay. I really wanted to play Rainbow Six today, that's why I'm on here right now. But getting to talk about first-person shooters, there's no wrong answer. Whatever you like, you like. I ain't tripping. But things like that, man. I'm going too deep on that, but y'all get me. I'm just looking around. I feel like I was here before. Or am I bugging out? Anybody in here? But yeah, anyways. Oh! It was a bomb somewhere. Wow, it was on the thing. Wonderful. You're welcome. Thanks. All right, I think we're ready. After that death, we're ready to play. All right, here we go. We're gonna play ranked. I'm not even gonna practice no more. Going right into it, man. We're about to play ranked. I love this game. This game's incredible, and about to get into it. But yeah, man, I appreciate it, man. Like I said, I haven't put my business cap on for gaming the way I should and could, which will give me better finances, which will give me better streams, and I can do more and create cool stuff. Right now, I just do it getting on to share my time and energy and just kind of vibe out. You know what I mean? You said LeBron's gonna win another chip. Yo, why you disrespecting me like that, bro? Why you disrespecting
my
me?
shit get all like...
Why you disrespecting me like that, man? I thought you were my peoples on here, dude. This dude came on my chat and said LeBron's gonna win a chip. Disrespect. That's a bannable offense. Literally a bannable offense, man. Yeah, he trying to bust my chops. Yo, man. The dangerous, slippery slope you walking, bruh. How dare you? Nah, but he said X Defiant, if N Defiant heads up a big game, your Twitch and YouTube can easily blow up. It could happen to anyone. Yeah, I mean, I like X Defiant. I like X Defiant. Excuse me. I like X Defiant because they brought back that Call of Duty feel, but it has the new elements of like abilities and really dynamic experience. So you can be tactical with your gunplay and movement, but then you could be tactical which character you pick to change the fight. You know, I switch up a character if I'm like, these guys are too good. Let me be defensive and not just try to go all out against these guys. So then all of a sudden I'm doing better because I switched up my abilities. And now I'm not just having guns, but I'm also having a shield or, you know, little things like that. It's possible, man. It's possible. And I don't have no expectations yet. Hopefully they do a open beta maybe in June for everybody to play, and then they can come out in September. I would want them to come out in September because that means they'll have a lot of time to fix everything and then come out. If they come out earlier, the game is still fun, you know, and they're just gonna have to work on it, just like this game did. When this game came out, it was bare boned. You look at it now, it's so good. You know, this is one of the best FPSs in my opinion. It's the reason why this topic was on today, was to talk about this game. Yeah, there you go. And you're not wrong, Rich. You're not wrong. X Defiant definitely has Call of Duty and Overwatch style. I agree with that. Oh damn, she got me. But at the same time, it's unique in its own way with, you know, bringing the things you love but adding some value to the experience, you know. So it could be good, man. Hopefully it is, because my thing is I have fun with it, but if it doesn't have a good rank mode and if it doesn't have like esports tournaments and stuff that makes me want to keep watching and playing and being into the game, I might not play it. You get what I'm saying? So it's a hard conversation, man. Because if it doesn't stay like that, then what am I playing for? Just for a couple quick matches, casually, once in a blue? Which I'm not mad at, but... What the flex, bruh? I got whipped right there. My friend freaking, he detonated the damn bomb on me. He has a shield, I don't. That's the problem. Damn, he detonated the bomb and killed me. Took off half my health. See how he has the shield right there? I didn't have a shield, so I couldn't. I hope I convince friends to play. Friends play Apex. We'll try X Defiant. Yeah, tell them to just try it. If they like first-person shooters, they might like it. It's fast-paced. So the thing with X Defiant that can make fans like ours love this game is that X Defiant is pretty fast, just like Apex. Apex is faster, I would say, in a way, but it has similar speed. Like, you want to be fast. You know what I mean? So absolutely, it's possible they might like it in that way, but who knows? Who knows? You know, and like I said, how can you keep me is the question. I'm partnered with Ubisoft and everything, but that doesn't mean I'm going to play every game. I'm not here to kiss their butt per se. You know what I mean? Like, make a game I like and I'll play it. You know, I'm not going to play things I don't like. Simple as that. I don't care what partnership. My partnership is to give you guys Twitch drops. My partnership is for exclusive content that I get to play early or showcase and tweet about, you know, or post somewhere. Things like that with these companies, where there's like Konami, for example, and other companies that I get. But if they don't have nothing I like, there's no reason for me to bother. So with X Defiant, I love the gameplay. but I need ranked. I need a season pass or something. You gotta keep me, bro. You know what I mean? It's like you see a pretty girl, she's cute, and yeah, you like, damn, she's dope. But does that really matter? Damn it. It killed me. Does that really matter in the long run, how beautiful she is, if she can't, you know, have a good time with you because she's like some Karen who's, excuse me, I need an extra, like every minute, and she's like real Karenish, you know, then why would you waste your time, energy with that girl? If she doesn't give you, you know, the good vibes, she doesn't support you, she doesn't respect you, or whatever, you know, qualities you like in a woman. I think it's pivotal. And that same thing with games. You're not going to keep me just because you look pretty. This game looks beautiful. You know, the facts are I am not going to play it just because I think it looks nice. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of games that could look decent. Maybe they probably play bad, or vice versa. They play good, but they look bad. You get me?
Taking this back.
Loading new mag.
So that's just my thoughts. And again, to each his own, and hopefully this game will be great when it comes out.
Look at your back, please.
Got him. Oh my goodness. Damn it. He got me from behind. Wasn't ready for that. He should have killed me the first time. So yeah, so that's my expectations with X Defiant, is that, you know, we got the fun factor. We know it's going to be cool to just chill out and play. But keep me in there. Keep me with ranked. Make me want to play it all the time in some way. You know? And that's my thing. And all these games got to do that. And that's why, like, this game right here is so good. I get into ranked, and then I got these crazy good players that I'm like, damn, get better. And it inspires me, like, okay, these guys know what they're doing. They know the map. You know where to create a hole on the wall, to make a peek hole so that when you come up the stairs, they'll be ready to shoot, or they'll freaking look at the top of the ceiling and throw a C4. Because if you're right above, if you're on there, they can kill you. There's a lot of strategic gameplay in this game that makes it, you know, better than most. And it's always interesting every time I play, because I don't know this game that well the way these guys do. And then when I see it, I'm like, damn, this is so crazy. This is amazing. So I get inspired, honestly. It's like I could get creative. I'm creative, but I just don't know the maps yet. So, but yeah, we'll see what's up, man. Oh, downstairs. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go out from the top. These guys are super good. So I'm just gonna second floor this. And where am I on the map? Doesn't show me.
10 seconds to insertion. 5 seconds to insertion.
Go right here.
You found a bomb. Make your way to its location.
All right, y'all. This one's for you guys. Let's see if I can do it. What y'all think? Do I got the swagger or nah? I purposely...
Gemini's down. Flag out.
trying to go down from here. So I'm throwing these in here to Damn it! I walked into madness. I deserve it. Not playing so hot on my first game. Try to run and gun it on him. Gotta slow down. Gotta slow down.
Throwing frag.
Slow down. But yeah, we'll see what's up. Like I said, you know, I'm realistic now. I used to get hyped about every new game and be like, it's gonna be the greatest. But now I'm like, hey man, prove it. Show me. Show me you got it. The developers have been real good with. Y'all see me on Twitter. I like hit the developers up a lot and just say, you know, my feedback or something silly. And they've been interactive and they've been vocal about things. So I think that's critical. You got to take that into account, you know?
The diffuser is no longer in your possession.
Oh, excuse me. But besides that, what is everybody getting into, man? So look, this week, I'm a little jam-packed. I got to play Horizon Forbidden West. Finish that, right? I have a couple events I'm hosting this week. I decided to sign up
The diffuser has been
for some Rainbow Six Siege stuff. So you're going to see some exclusive drops
operator standing.
for Rainbow Six Siege this week.
15 meters.
Come on, dude. You need to win this.
10 seconds.
Let's go.
5 seconds.
Oh.
Eliminated.
And then Friday, for sure, the Star Wars game drops, and that's where we go. And that's where it's at for me. That's gonna take my week. The thing is, my mom is coming back on the 4th, so I have between the 28th. Let me see how many days is that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days before my mom comes back from Florida. When she comes back from Florida, I want to spend time with her. I won't, you know, play 10 hours of Star Wars a day. So I got 7 days to fully beat that game, but take my time. It's a weird thing to say, but I don't want to rush. It's a big open world. They changed a lot of more open space for you can explore, you can unlock abilities, find new stuff, and expand your experience, which is dope. So I feel like it's gonna be longer, you know, than the original, where the original was a little fast. It was like a 15-hour series for the original. So 15 hours for the main story, and then another whatever amount of hours you're gonna spend on everything else. Let's see. This here. So I'm excited for it. I think it's gonna be, honestly, probably, I'm biased, I guess, because I'm a Star Wars fan, but game of the year maybe. Right now, there's no other game that's gonna be better, in my opinion. What are you doing, bro?
Op 4 has located a bomb.
I just hurt 2 of my friends. Sorry, dude.
I won't make this easy for them.
That dude gotta be mad. I like to put a random one. Oh, I don't have no more. Oh wait, they started. Let me put my headset on. Yeah, I think Star Wars would be game of the year for me right now.
Chiba Axiom activated.
Gonna be a little quiet because I want to be able to hear. In this game, you have to listen. I love it. It becomes an intense experience. And I remember, I don't know the map. I'm not the best player. I just play this for fun once in a while. So, like a new game for me every time I play. Got him, coach.
Changing mags.
Remaining.
Got him, coach. We're actually doing real good over here. No, she's one tap. She's one tap. Come on, finish her. Oh, yeah.
Eliminated.
Did it.
Mission successful.
There hasn't been any game. I think there has. I think there has. I think Hogwarts Legacy can be considered a game of the year. The most popular game right now was Hogwarts Legacy. But for me, the most fun I had, my favorite game was Wulong. Wulong to me is so spectacular. It's the best as far as like just good times, man, in my opinion. That's a bad statement for sure. Depends if there's a sleeper game that drops to give Star Wars run for his money. I mean, Street Fighter 6 has potential. I've never seen a fighting game become game of the year, by the way, Rich. That's a good topic, and Street Fighter's looking spectacular. The demo just came out, actually. I tried it out a little bit. I think it's the highest quality Street Fighter I've ever played. So that's not a question. Like, I feel like
Located a bomb. Plan your defenses accordingly.
it really is top tier. But with that said, I've never seen a first fighting game be a game of the year. So I challenge you to name one.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds and counting.
You know, but there's definitely going to be amazing games. I can't even say them because I do have some information on certain games that are being announced by the end of the year. And there's a lot of great games coming out at the end of the year as well that are already announced, and some that haven't been announced yet that are going to come out that are going to be crazy too. So that's the question, you know.
Deploying welcome mat. Specchio sensor on the lookout. A keeper barrier is activated. Electro sensor active. Trying to get through that.
Oh, somebody came from this side. But yeah, it'll be interesting, man. I will see it. And there's Wulong to me is the best. It's the most fun game I played this year. I love Hogwarts for the Harry Potter stuff, but I'm not even that big of a Harry Potter fan, so it didn't mean that much to me.
Active.
And then Forspoken was one of those unique experiences, and that's why it's not so popular, because the gameplay feels very weird. It's very different, so we're not used to that as players. So that's why I didn't popularize and become something special. If they just had regular mechanics, press R2 to hit, you know, this, that, it would have been an easier thing for people to experience. Yo, these players that we're playing at are playing like a team. They're moving together. They're pushing together. Like, look, three guys right there.
Mission failed. All friendly
Crazy.
eliminated.
Props to this team. You see how they're all together? They're just pushing together, communicating. It's like, dude, this is a bronze level ranked, and y'all squatting up like that? Come on. But so those have been the biggest games. There's way more games coming out for this year that are gonna be crazy. And you know, who knows what'll happen. You have the Star Wars Survivor. For me personally, I'm a big Star Wars fan. Absolutely love Star Wars. The Avatar game from Massive, who made The Division. That company knows how to make open world games. Assassin's Creed Mirage is probably one of the best looking trailer, not game, because we haven't seen the game yet, but the trailer looks crazy good. The Final Fantasy 16, I never even cared for Final Fantasy, but that game looks good. Spider-Man Part 2 is gonna be crazy good as well. Y'all tell me your list. What else you got?
Fantastic. What you talking to? I smack got you. I have word to everything, bro.
Hey man, I got some kids listening to this. Y'all need to calm y'all asses down.
I don't know who the fuck that nigga talking to.
Hey, no, for real, calm down. You're like,
I'm muting y'all, man. Have a good day, bro. Let's get this win. I don't let them know to stop going wild on the chat. But those are the games that I think are big, without like going down like a whole list of what's to come, what's possible. You know what I mean? It's too many variables that can come, because there's a bunch of games coming out in September and November that haven't been announced, that they're waiting to be announced. You know? The dragon dog from the first game. I mean, I don't want to spoil anything. I've seen a lot about the Star Wars game, so I could say that I've seen a lot of what's coming for Star Wars, and it's gonna be so special. And yeah, they really taking their time to master it. Let me grab this right here. They're taking their time to master it, bro. So you're gonna see a lot, and you're more knowledgeable than me in Star Wars, Rich. So for anybody watching, I've been asking Rich to kick it with me one day for a podcast for Star Wars, and basically he's read a lot of books from Star Wars, which I haven't, and I'm curious about it. I just want to get educated in different ways about the perspectives, and Avatar is coming out this year. It's supposed to, man. So you got to understand, Massive is become so big. They have multiple studios. They Massive originally made The Division. Then they got hired for the Avatar game. And then they got hired for another game. They got 2 other games in the works on top of the Avatar game. So I don't know if, you know, development got slowed down and it's going to change, but the original estimation was 2023. Yeah. Originally.
Be advised your drone has located a bomb. 10 seconds to insertion. 5 seconds to insertion.
Spider-Man 2 definitely, yeah, it could be great, man. So Spider-Man 2, the thing with it is that if we're going off of past history, you'd be like, that game is gonna be fire. But we can't do that sometimes because it's not fair. It's not fair because maybe the new one will suck. Maybe they didn't put enough time or energy, or they rushed it out because everybody's like, give me the game. And then, you know, then you get a bad game. I don't think that's gonna happen, but it's possible. You put on my headset for this. But they'll be announcing stuff next month on June. They'll have a lot of information to give.
Initiating hack.
changing mags.
Got one guy, but I'm freaking down to 40 health.
Op 4 last operator standing.
Ooh.
Finding a net.
Are they back here? That would be so weird.
Friendly last operator standing.
I'm about to catch this guy right now. Moving so slow, he's probably like, what the, where is this guy? Let's go, clutch for the win. Yeah, we don't know. There's no official date for Spider-Man, I'll tell you this, but it's expected this year, September. Avatar is also expected in November. No announcements. I'm just going off of insider information, supposedly air quotes. And I don't believe it, but I don't doubt it. You get me? Like when these sources come out with this information that I get from inside people in the industry, it's possible. But we'll see what happens. You know, we still haven't seen a lot of gameplay from Avatars or Spider-Man. So until that comes out, we can't really judge it. But I think they're gonna be good. You know, I don't know. They could be great. You know.
Need to use your drone to locate
But those
a
are some of the games. I don't know what else might come out this year. What do y'all feel? And I don't want to troll nobody here. Richard is an Xbox owner. And he plays Xbox a little bit. Maybe. I don't even know if he does. He just talked about Forza. Rich, I'm not trying to troll when I ask this question. It's a sincere question. Starfield looks like they're trying to do something special. It looks like it wants to be great. And that is awesome. Now, do you feel like that will be a great game? Will that be Xbox's King of the Castle this year? Will they be able to have like a Game of the Year experience? That's the question I'm asking, because honestly, I'm just curious what Xbox fans think. I'm not a fan anymore. Like I don't have my faith in Xbox. So if Xbox can prove itself, then cool. I'll be happy with that. But I don't exactly have my undenying faithfulness to the... Wow! Hey, she's interrogating. Damn it. She just destroyed us. I feel like Starfield can be something special if they really make the gameplay fun. The gameplay's trash and everything else is like, you can go to a 50 planets, 60,000 planets, enjoy. And then that's all they're giving you? Like, what is the point? Like, I'm not just here a simulator, astronaut simulator. I need good gameplay. So that's where it's a problem. So let's read what Rich had to say about that. He says, Star Wars is just going to be a better version of No Man's Sky. There's already rumblings that the combat is janky and wacky. I agree with that. And those are just rumors. They're not rumors. We've seen the game. We've seen footage. There's footage on that game. And I was interested. But then when I see the footage, I'm like, bro, what are y'all doing, bro? All right, come on now. That's how I felt. Starfield. We're talking about Starfield. Yes. Talking about Starfield.
Mission successful.
Wait, you didn't see the footage? All right, I probably shouldn't talk about it. Maybe, first of all, I'm not under contract for that game, so I can say whatever I want. When you're in the contract, you're not supposed to express yourself. It's not like they're telling you what to say, but you're not allowed to leak information. It is what it is. So far, the game doesn't look impressive. This is all I'm saying. But yeah, hopefully Starfield can do something and be great, you know? It would be dope if Xbox could come back as a king and give us fire. Because I'm not gonna lie, that the fact that Nintendo's doing better than Xbox is annoying to me. And I'm not a hater for Nintendo, first of all, anybody listening. What I'm saying is Nintendo is not doing 4K 120 frames per second. Nintendo's not doing
Use your drone to locate a bomb.
you know, these hardcore graphics type of stuff that I like in video games. You know, personally, those are the type of things I love.
Drone has located a bomb.
And while Nintendo's the greatest, let's be real, with the original content of Mario and Zelda and all that cool stuff, it doesn't have that real for somebody like me that likes realistic stuff half the time, most of the time.
10 seconds to go. 5 seconds to insertion.
But yeah, so if Xbox can come back and be a king again, that'd be my personal favorite. By the way, I do have Rainbow Six drops coming this week.
Swapping mags.
I'm going up from the top.
Torch is hot. Air trap ready.
I'm gonna go out this way. Ah! I'm trying to fool with them.
Changing mags. Changing mags.
Air trap.
Bro, I'm surrounded.
One op 4 remaining. Down to one friendly.
Ah!
Op 4 eliminated all friendlies.
Nintendo's problem is they never grew up. No, but I think that's respectable, right? They stuck to their origin. I like that part for them. Now I lost my Nintendo, what would I call it? Like I haven't been that deep into Nintendo because of what you're saying, because they didn't grow up, because I grew up. But that's cool, man. Like when I play with my niece and my nephew and the family, we're playing, you know, Mario Kart or freaking Luigi's Mansion with them, and I never would have played that by myself, but playing it with them, and I was like, this is such a fun time. So if we didn't have Nintendo for those, I think that would be sad. So in a way, them staying original to that old school, you know, kitty cat stuff can be great, you know.
Test out.
Be advised, op 4 has found a bomb.
Try. Test deployed.
So I give Nintendo respect for that, because they're like confident in their own.
10 seconds to insertion. 5 seconds.
Needle set.
Op 4 has located a bomb. Get ready to engage.
So I love that about them in a way. What am I? 2-speed?
Keep it deployed. We have some time. Keep us successfully
I'm
deployed.
trying to sneak up behind these guys. So I love that in a way. Now I did stop playing Mario's and Zelda's and all those games because they got, you know, like got out older, but I don't know. Xbox is the one that got to carry the mantle. You know, PlayStation and Xbox. Dude's a hot box. I was trying to sneak up on those guys.
Sensor off. Searching for electronics. Here's the intel.
Hey, I appreciate you for coming by, brother. We out here just enjoying a little bit of Rainbow Six right now. Talking about games in general, but we was talking about FPSs at first. And now we got into Nintendo, Xbox, all that stuff.
Go get them.
Op 4, last operator standing.
Changing mag.
They have them over here.
Keep our barrier up.
Specchio sensor on the lookout.
It's game.
4 eliminated. Mission success.
Yeah, we just talking about random stuff. I got Twitch dropped for X Defiant, Division, and Rainbow Six tomorrow. I think it starts for Twitch drops. The Rainbow Six Twitch drops. I gotta look up what they are yet. But for the Division, you're getting a full outfit, which is pretty cool. For X Defiant, you're getting skins for 2 guns. And yeah. Just gotta be watching when I do it. Yeah. But yeah, we just talking about video games and like what's gonna be the game of the year. What can Xbox do to come back? They gotta just hit us with some cool ass games. You know what games I think can be the one? What's the name of that game? Hellblade, I think it's called. Hellblade Part 2. The cinematic trailer looks crazy. They said it's a gameplay trailer, but I don't believe them. Sorry to tell y'all, you know, it's a lie.
Changing mag.
Bro, this dude sucks. I could have killed those drones, but he got in my way like an idiot. But I'm gonna put this right here. Be a good teammate.
10 seconds left.
Shiba deployed.
5 seconds to insertion. Op 4 has located a bomb. Be ready for hostile action.
There we go. Now, I'm not the best player. When I call somebody an idiot, it's just my way of speaking. Doesn't mean that I think they are idiots.
Keep our barrier up.
Very casual terminology for me. It's actually a family joke. My stepfather doesn't know it. At the time didn't know a lot of English. We were doing some business, working a business construction that we've been doing. And there was a millionaire that was working with us. And we were in a meeting with him. My stepdad just says it to him. What an idiot. And I'm like, dude, really? It was so funny. This is a one-shot gun?
Secured.
I didn't even know that.
Reloading my ammo.
This is a one-shot gun. What the heck? I never use this character that much. Oh, damn, she broke it. Matter of fact, let's put that back up. Stay there.
Barrier placed.
That's for me?
Barrier active. Keep us set.
Come on. Pop your little head out.
Planting toxins.
I'm gonna wait it out. It's 3 on 3. She's coming right now. Ready? Oh, he's not. Sheesh. My teammates need me. I have to go over there. I'm gonna go from the top though. Poor teammates getting slaughtered out there, and
Disable it. One op 4 remaining.
he can't get me. He can't get me. My teammate got it. No, I lost us the game.
All friendlies were
I had him, dude. I had him. Potato aim, folks. What you get. That was what you get. And did y'all see that? Y'all probably don't even know about this game. It's called A Day Before. Did you ever see that game? I don't like their gun. I don't like her gun. I'm gonna have to switch guns. Just wasn't feeling it. It's strong. It's amazing. Just not for me right now. I wanted a freaking Spitfire. You know what I mean? Like hit. Eesh. Let's go with. I'm gonna go with the cab, even though I'm not on point right now. The Day Before is a survival game, which looks interesting. It has PvP in it. Alan's Wake is another game that's coming out this year.
secure the area. Keep the bombs protected.
Pist deployed. Foxtrot act. Right on the mark. Time to armor up.
Trying to get upstairs and just hold the high ground.
Has located a bomb. Be ready for assault.
We are gonna push this backside. I'm gonna hold this backside. Want to roam and try to like be a roamer for this team.
Ready to bug someone.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds to insertion.
Damn, I should have picked up that shield.
Bomb located by Op 4.
All right, I'm playing very casually right now, but it's all good. Nice. They got a freaking.
That'll hold. Keep us set.
I was a Cali. Got one. I'll take my time here, guys. Wowzers. Oh. Got two of them.
Op 4, last stop standing.
Let's go. What was that? Oh, Claymore. I deserve it. Hey, we took a couple guys out with us, though. As long as I can get more kills than deaths, I feel decent.
15 seconds left.
You know? Like I said, I don't play this regularly.
10 seconds to go.
Hey, what do you guys feel about
5 seconds remaining.
the
Op 4 has deployed a diffuser.
Oh,
You need
no.
to destroy it.
well, let's watch. So one-on-one.
Diffuser located. Disable it.
He's disrespectful. Damn, son. Let's go. What about that Justice League game? It looks decent. It looks like a fun time.
Diffuser has been disabled. Mission successful.
Is that a yay or nay? Yay or nay? All right, look. The middle of the pack, not doing so great, but not doing so bad. No, if you come to watch a casual, try to get a couple matches in and get some wins, this is the place to be. You know, I haven't played this in sheesh. Forever. I mean, what rank am I right now? Let's look at that. We can talk about it for a second. It doesn't say. There it goes. Copper 2, the embarrassment of being a copper player. Not that great, huh? Keep playing rank, man. Let's get it. Appreciate y'all hanging with me, by the way. It's a good, very good, very good. Back to the core topic, man. First person shooters. Rainbow Six Siege, man, top 3. Rainbow Six Siege is top 3 of all time for me. You can argue with me if you feel some other way. And then just tell me, what are the top 3? You just had to put your favorites, because guess what? There's no wrong answers. Your favorite top 3 first person shooters of all time. What would they be? I'll wait. For me, this is a top 3 pick. Guarantee. Check out all these legends. I mean, these operators. I haven't unlocked a lot of these. Unbelievable. When I play the tech test, the PC stuff, everything's unlocked. But in here, not so much. Oh yeah, this game is top tier, man. And I'll give you my reasons for since nobody's responding on Twitch. Here's my reasons why I consider this game top 3 of all time. It came out in like 2015. All right, it's almost 10 years old. It's still better than every game that's out there. Almost every single game. It's like Apex, you know. And a couple others that could be better, but it is still relevant in that way. The high quality content that you get, they've upgraded this game so much, it's like mind blowing. And then you go down the line of like competitive scene, whether it's ranked, which I'm in right now in the lower levels, or if it's the esports is so big, so great as far as like just incredible. The combat in the game just top tier. They got to a place this season where it's so balanced. You can pick a lot of these characters and they're really good. Like if I made a tier list, the way I've been playing this, I played a little yesterday and the past couple days, but the balance
Protect the bombs.
is so crazy in my opinion that there's a ton, maybe 20 legends that are like extremely powerful and useful for your team and all that. And that's a rarity, man,
Op 4 has located a
for a game to be this good. Almost 10 years in. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, and if you can name a game that can do it that good, be that consistent,
5 seconds left.
you know, feel free.
Op 4 has located a bomb. Get ready to engage.
Put one right here. Please don't shoot. They're gonna shoot me as I place this. I'm at an awkward position on purpose. Are they upstairs or downstairs? Oh my goodness, he's downstairs. Damn it. Wasn't paying attention. Let me sit up, man. But yeah, so how can you compete? Just do me the favor. Like, name the things that games do better. This has survived almost 10 years, still highest quality. They continue to upgrade it. Even the UI, the simple stuff, it's like, damn, this is so much better. They balanced the game where a lot of these legends feel really good to play. They did all those little things that make it a better game, and it's so much fun to be able to like poke a hole over here and, you know, crack the ceiling to shoot somebody from below and doing things in that nature. Top tier stuff. Oh man, who took my character? I'm gonna be an anchor. I'm just gonna hold the building. I'm gonna just post up. The way this team is playing, they're so strong. I'm gonna pull out smoke. Smoke is for skilled, like, hold the fort down players, in my opinion. Oh, excuse me.
Secure the bombs.
Doorway, now. Stay clear of blast zone.
Here we go. I'm just gonna hold this right here. Literally the whole match. You just remember something. There's a way to get in through here. A way to get in through here.
5 seconds left.
ADS deployed and ready to go.
And I got 3 smokes. I'm just gonna hold this right here. and just watch the cams. Be a team player and just watch the cams. Let them fight.
Device prime.
We're all set. Banshee deployed.
Barricade up.
Can't mark them, but they're there. No, they're not in. Nobody's died yet.
Loading mag.
There we go. Damn it.
Op 4 located a bomb. Protect it.
Damn it. So I'm watching my team's health while I'm looking at the cams, but I'm basically... If I was on a microphone, this would be better, just to tell them like what I'm seeing instead of pinging the enemies. It's way better. All right, now teams are dying, so I got to get in this. What a rookie. Damn it, I haven't shot a shotgun in a long time.
Failed. All friendlies have been
Ah, recoil is heavy. I had my first shot on him. I just missed it. Ugh. See, I can play smoke well because I'm patient. Just not working out. I might have to roam on these guys. Switching my playstyle. I did smoke just to be the anchor and stay and just hold down the bomb. But now I'm gonna play Cav and just roam, not give them space. If you're a roamer, your job is to not give the team space by taking up different areas, forcing them to relocate or be stuck in a fight with you and manipulate the map. I'm not exactly the greatest with that because I don't know the maps fully, but I understand the game and how it should be played. Just executing that, like, watching this window here, I know that's there, and then I go over here and it's like, where's the other doors and how do I get upstairs or downstairs? And as a roamer, you want to know all this, which I don't. So in a way, I'm a pretty bad roamer. So, another thing with roamers that I like to do, where is that freaking drone? One thing I like to do as a roamer is follow the drone where it spawned it from. I think somebody's gonna come out from up here. Watch this. Just because the drone was in this area, it came from upstairs. It tells me somebody's going to be coming from that way. See? See, so now I've suppressed him. And I'm going to try to go around the opposite way. And just play with his head a little bit, causing him to delay his attack. That's all that matters. Oh, he knew I was coming. I should have done it. So that would have been good if I just delayed him and a couple of other people. I cost myself my life there. Stay on the cams, be a team player. See if I can see anybody in the cams. I don't think I will. This is not high level players, so you're not gonna see everybody break all the cameras, do all the extra stuff that people do. They're in the top tier. Oh, can't see nothing in the cameras. Might as well watch the action. Damn.
Friendly, last operator standing.
Uh-oh. 1 on 3.
Op 4 has placed a diffuser near a bomb.
And now
Destroy
this
it.
is where he doesn't want to rush. He does have a very short window to stop the defuse, but he has to kill these guys because they will take him out as he tries to defuse. So it's one of those things where he wants to take his time.
Located the diffuser. Destroy it.
A quick reload would help him right now. Claymores all over the place. That's game. He's not even gonna try. You could tell. He tried. Oh, he's dead. Tough one. And we put him in a bad position. I mean, I didn't have to die in that situation. There's a thing I caught about peak brain. You know how they say bird brain? In this game, if you have a peak brain, that means that you're peeking out a lot. Was he there? I know he just shot at me like 2 seconds ago, but is he there? And then you just keep on doing silly stuff like that. Popping your head out to check. They just shot at you. What do you think is going to happen? You know? But unfortunately, we kind of fall into the rut sometimes. I blame myself. I do it a lot too. So it's not a judgment. I call it peak brain. But basically, bad habit. Very bad. Very bad. Very bad.
Need to use your drone to locate a bomb.
I'm probably going to play this again tomorrow. I'm into it. Defiant made me think about what's the best FPS. And this game came to mind. Like, this is one of the greatest. Gotta love it. Alright, hold on. Oh, they got a Mozzie. They got a Maz.
10 seconds to insertion. 5 seconds to go.
Got a Capcan and a Maz, plus a Legion.
Proceed to bomb's location and defuse it.
I have the bomb right now, so I should be the last one in.
Disabling electronics.
I want to let them work.
BMP is getting us already now. I found the rabbits.
Stick with this team, though.
Track sting is active.
The reason I'm staying this way is so that
Track sting is deployed. Sting is active.
I could plant whenever I want. to 1-on-3. We got the game, and all because of my patience. I let my teammates clear.
Active, protected at all costs.
Let them come on over. Let's go.
Op 4 eliminated.
Teamwork make the dream work. If you have the bomb, your job is to stay back. Can't push. Can't be the entry guy. If we're gonna go down the roles, like if you're attacking, there's an entry, which is the person who basically pushes. It's usually a fragger, somebody like Ash who can just go in there guns blazing. You know, somebody aggressive. Then you have what I just played, which is Ace. He's more of the support role. He's there to open up pathways. And if he has the bomb, his job is to just wait for his team to clear the way so that he can plant it. You don't want to be on the other side of the map with all your teammates on the opposite side and then you die and the bomb is so far, it's going to take forever to get and too dangerous to get back and plant. You saw there, I just stood with
Use
them.
your drone to locate a bomb.
One of them died. The other guy survived, but they pushed through and opened up something for me to get through. So that's where this game's dynamic is so special and important. And I think people don't realize how complex the game could be with that type of stuff. What is the bombs going on? Is that downstairs?
Drone has located a bomb.
What is downstairs?
10 seconds.
I'm hearing these bombs. It's downstairs. They're just breaking stuff.
Found the bomb.
Ah.
Location and defuse it.
All right. So I don't have the bomb this time. I can be a little more aggressive, but my job is to escort. Since I'm Ace, I can open up hard areas. I can open up hard areas for whatever reason. So if I'm hanging out with this guy, I have to be a little more aggressive. Oh my goodness! He threw a C4 at me. See, and our bomb guy just died like an idiot.
The diffuser has been secured.
Now I gotta try and survive with this guy.
You to be saved by me, eh?
They destroyed him. No, I had the perfect headshot.
Down to one friendly.
Come on, I had the shot. I gotta do better, guys. Yeah, so this game gets you very competitive, and you gotta really, like, I have to study these maps. I gotta do this game justice. I'm gonna spend a day on stream studying the maps, studying, you know, areas, and learning the maps. That's gonna make me a better player already. Now, this guy has to carry us 3-on-1. Hopefully he does. He's a decent player. He's holding points well. Free firing.
15 seconds
Simple
left.
stuff like that is good, but we gave him a hard time now. He has to come and get that package,
10 seconds
diffuser, He has to do all this extra stuff unnecessarily.
5 seconds left. All
You know,
friendlies have
we forced him into that bad play. Bad games right now. But that's fine. You live and you learn, man. You live and you learn. Hmm. Tell you this, that chia seed stuff, it's different. Let me be right back. I'm gonna go grab more water. I hope y'all enjoying it. Some Rainbow Six gameplay, you know. Hey, by the way, how you say your name? Suzuki? Is that how you say it? What's going on, bro? Give me a second. I'll be right back. Damn it. You ever put your phone down on a counter and then the whole counter's wet? You didn't even notice? Oh, Lord of the Rings is coming out. You know what's crazy, man? I don't mean no disrespect to these fans. People made Harry Potter like if it was the greatest thing of all time. Then they made Lord of the Rings like it was the greatest thing of all time. So when I went to watch them, my expectations were that it's the revolutionary experience in cinema. I'm a movie buff, you know, and it was decent. I like Lord of the Rings a little better than the Harry Potter series, maybe. I don't know, they're kind of equal. I didn't really look into the Lord of the Rings game yet. I might have seen like a little bit trailer. It's stated it's coming out this year. I seen like one trailer about it, but I didn't look into it. Did it come out? For me, man, I look for any form of entertainment, anything fun, anything interesting. I'm down for it. Let's take a moment to look at Rainbow Six Siege and its relevancy. You have the season pass with tons of stuff in here. Like a lot. Too much stuff. Now I'll probably never get it because I'm such a rookie. They tribute crazy things in this game. And then if you go to the challenges, you can unlock a bunch of stuff in here. They have a whole story thing where you can watch different gameplay. And the shop is a money hustler right here. They got all types of, you know, like traditional stuff from other games, and just a lot of cosmetics. Very cool stuff. I didn't even see all this until recently. I'm like, oh my goodness. But no, man, Lord of the Rings could be great. That's a fun way to play, right? Knives and bow and arrows. It's a good experience. Check this out. They got the whole majors bandit protein bundles. All of your favorite teams are in here. That's pretty sick. All their logos. You talk about a game bringing it, in my opinion. Operator package. Listen, I need all the operators. I don't have them all. Some ducks. I don't even care for that. I'm sure somebody does. And this is what I was looking at the other day. I forgot what it was that I looked at. Elite. You can change your character so drastically. Look at this. Tomb Raider. But yeah, we'll see if Lord of the Rings ends up being great, man. I think gameplay is what matters. All those cool trailers from all these games, and then the games are not that big, that good. Assassin's Creed? Wow. Okay. But this game basically got every character. Look at this unit. Wow. Bro, they got a lot of games in here. Just references to other games. I just want to see it. I ain't paying for none of this. Somebody got to buy it for me. You can donate now, and I'll buy all the operators first, and then we can buy some of these packs. All right? Send me a couple million. Make my day. You know what I mean? Yo, that Terminator game, Don't Sleep, and the RoboCop game. I'm into both of them. You know, when I was a kid, I watched Terminator and RoboCop, and it was cool back then, you know? Lucky Seventh. Look at this. I would love to see those games. Those games should be good. They look interesting. I'm down for that one. You hit it on the nail for me on that one. I think the issue is everybody's like adjusting the way the industry works too. There's a lot of people waiting for Spider-Man to announce its release date. They know that's going to be the biggest game of the year. They're like, hurry up and announce it. Spider-Man's going to say September, whatever, 23rd or whatever, September 5th. They drop that. Then everybody else can put their dates safely, because you can't drop a game that same week that Spider-Man drops. It's just not going to work out for you. You know? Look at this third echelon. That's some cool stuff, man. I never looked at all this, and I'm actually looking at it now. So a lot of different colors as well for each character. Sheesh. That's big time. No, there's a Terminator game coming out also. You didn't see it? The same company. All right, so the same publishers. They did a publisher. I forgot the name of the publisher. They did a, publisher conference of all their games that are coming out in the future. They had a Terminator one, and then they had a RoboCop one. I don't know the name of that company, but yeah. So it is a new one coming out for Terminator 2. No, we'll see what's up. But yeah, this is pretty dope. They have a lot of stuff in here. Open world Terminator this time. Yeah. That'd be crazy. The thing is, I don't remember. You're not playing Terminator, right? You're playing like the kid, or are you playing Terminator? It's been a while. I don't remember. I think that'll be fun if it's good. You know, you can go into the past, you can go into the future, you could freaking go into the modern day. It could make it real trippy, like, you know, like the movies where he's coming to save you or he's coming to kill you, or you know what I mean? Like, you told him to come kill you, and it's like, what? Who ordered you to kill me? You did. In the future. It's like, what? What are you talking about, bro? So that could be a fun game. Terminator's always been dope. I'm gonna admit, I wasn't into Terminator the first time I saw it. I don't know what happened at that time. But oh, so you're a civilian. Oh, that's gonna be fire. It's like a survival. Fighting all these machines, going crazy. I'm down. Is that coming out this year? You better make me Google it. Terminator Survival, yeah. That's fire. No, they banned my favorite character. I'll be sick. Terminator's a dope ass series. You know what I would do? And this is cheesy for marketing purposes. Somebody said, how are you going to sell this game? I'll ask Arnold Schwarzenegger and all the actors, hey, can you guys be featured in this game? I just need to put your character in. Not for the whole game, just for little pieces. Do a little bit of dialogue. And, you know, make them appear as a boss fight. You know, like Sean Connery, boss fight. Oh, Arnold Schwarzenegger, the bad guy, pops up. It's a boss fight. Then you got Arnold Schwarzenegger's a good guy who fights alongside you for a little bit. You know, and just add them into the story about like them coming through time traveling to try to save the world or whatever. Not everybody, but
Need to use your drone to locate a
you know, it's a Terminator game, so I don't know. It's hard for me to see Terminator without Arnold Schwarzenegger. The new movie was okay. I might want to rewatch that whole thing. In Mission Together, that could be cool. Sean Connery and Kyle. That's what I'm saying. Like, let's do something. Let them, you know, you remembering these characters and not just going off a new game without having a little bit of like. I don't need it to be a full game with Arnold Schwarzenegger or whoever. It's not like I'm a big fan of Arnold as far as like he's the best actor in the world. But it's nice to see him in there. That new movie with Christian Bale, I think it was. Remember that? I need to rewatch all the Terminators, man. It's kind of like a blurry memory for me. I'm gonna be honest. Can't get in. Just gonna hold this angle right here. Catch somebody while they're slipping. Come on. You know what? We're going in. He's on the right, I think. Oh my goodness. No. Stop shooting. I have a family. No.
One friendly operator remaining.
Dude, you made me want to watch those movies again. I got to think about like the history, right? Like there was such a flip the script in those stories. And I thought that's real cool. You know, you think of Terminator, you think of Arnold Schwarzenegger, and it kind of ruins the lore because the lore is amazing. You know, imagine create these computers, robots, I mean, and then they take over and you send one back to basically kill you so that you won't ever create it. You know, all this craziness, you know, it's a lot of like very back and forth and like, how did this work or how did this happen and what can we do to stop it? Is it destiny? Destiny doesn't exist. You got willpower. And I believe destiny and free will both exist at the same time. You know, an example of that is the height that you're gonna be is somewhat destiny. It's like, well, you're gonna be 5'6". That's destiny. But how much will you weigh? If you're eating donuts and ice cream every night, you know, you might be heavier. That's free will. You know?
You need to locate a bomb.
They have a character look up Robert Patrick. The Residents. Wait a minute, that's a game. All right, let's slow this down, bro, because now you're kind of ruining my brain. There's the new game that hasn't come out yet, but the game you're talking about is one that's already been out, correct? And it is called Resident. I mean, not Resident Evil. It is called Terminator Residence, right? Am I correct on that? Just to be clear, so we can move forward in the proper manner, because I'm a little bit like, you're talking about the new game right now?
Make your way to its location.
All right, here we go.
Loading new magazine.
Resistance is the old game. Is it any good? Ah. No, I deserve it. I'm playing like booty right now. It's fun for what it is, so it's probably pretty good. Yeah, it's interesting. That's interesting. I have never played that one, I think. I'm sure PlayStation Plus has it on like the PlayStation.
Friendly, last operator standing.
PlayStation has a lot of games. Let me go ahead and look. Just go over here. Terminator. There it is. Resistance. It's called. Look, they got a couple. I've probably never played a Terminator game in my life. So this came out last year. Well, 2 years ago. Oh, this is fairly new. Oh, wow. I actually never tried it. Interesting. What is this? This the new one is called Resistance. No, that's the old one. All right, that makes sense. $50, bro. Come on, man. Well, I probably won't play that. And $50 per game, I'm not sure I even want to play. Know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't about that life, bro. I ain't about that life, man. All right, I gotta step it up right here. I'm gonna get this. This game is for my teammates to show them that I'm worthy. Been playing sloppy, not the best.
Locate a bomb.
Hmm. Yeah, I just seen the game, but I didn't look into it, of course. But it looks like a survival-based game. Is the new one the same? Is that like a continuation? Do you know if that's... If it is, I'll play that one just to get ready for the new one. I like to do that a lot. It's fun. Kind of brings you deeper into the lore and the games.
Be advised your drone has located a bomb.
Downstairs. I'm just gonna pop up right here.
Go to its location and defuse it.
Swapping!
I'm just gonna pop up right here.
Swapping mags!
Put my headset on.
Cluster charge going up. Placing cluster charge.
I've been playing rank. I've been ranked this whole time, by the way.
Reloading.
My teammate has to get in on this. I gotta wait.
Aim or primed.
Damn it. I'm so trapped right now.
Op 4 last stop standing.
Let's go. We won this. No way we lose. 3-on-1. Let's go, baby.
Neutralized. Mission successful.
Oh man. Oh, you're a big Terminator fan, huh? Let's see. Who should I play, man? I gotta find the best gun. What is the best gun nowadays in this game? It's the question. I gotta like try them all out again. They did balances and changed things. I used to like Mozzie just for his weapon. Got a decent abilities and stuff, but Mozzie's really good with the weapons too. Is Mozzie a 3-speed or a 2-speed? A 2-speed. Yeah, man. I mean, like I said, Terminator, the movies were incredible. Part 2 was just like spectacular. And then all the rest and before it, there's a lot of
Secure the area. Keep the bombs protected.
lore to that. Put one here.
Be advised, the bomb location has been compromised.
Grab this and run direct.
Shields deployed.
10 seconds to insertion. 5 seconds and counting.
Deploying welcome.
Op 4 has located a bomb.
Shield up. Ready for company.
Actually, no, I'm gonna keep this upstairs. I'm not at the best spot right now, but
Wall reinforced. Reload. No time. Setting the welcome mat. Okay. New magazine.
but I heard somebody back here in that wall.
Deploying.
Swapping!
One Op 4 remaining.
Oh, he's so good. Yeah, that would be cool, man. It could be cool. Yeah, you just made me think of the series as a whole and all the complexities of the situations of, you know, John Connery being the problem, as well as him trying to be the hero. It's like you're your own villain. That's interesting. Let's go. Big win. Big win. Big win. Let's get it. Yeah. We'll see. We'll see. We gonna see. All right. I'm gonna keep playing Mozzie. I like it. I like his gun. He's strong. He is strong. Strong. Excuse me. We go. There's so much time in between these games where you could just like be on your phone. You can play a whole nother game and come back.
Be advised, a bomb location has been compromised.
But it's on purpose as far as like being able to.
Hard on the mark.
Using shield.
10
Hey, don't shoot my drone. I just picked one up here. Remember, I'm Mozzie.
Op 4 has located a bomb. Be ready for hostile action.
Laying out the welcome mat.
Trying to be a team player and look through the cameras for you guys. A lot of cameras. Let me see where they are. One guy's right here. I gotta be careful. Might be used with his freaking nonsense. See? I knew it was fused. That's why I left that room. You wanna do, my boy? I'm gonna back out of that area and try to take out this guy first. Damn, they're freaking outnumbering us now.
Bullseye.
Ah, from behind. Damn, Smokey. If I can provide some type of camera surveillance. Damn, got owned.
All friendlies were eliminated.
Oh my god! Wow. There's a lot of cool games we can get. Here's the deal. Here's what I say. There's people making games to be able to make money, and they will make whatever. So like, you know, let me put a. I'm gonna just hold the fort down with this play style right now, but so they just want to make money, so they'll make a copy of another game, change the visuals and story, and you know, mechanics a little bit different, and then that's it. And those games can be fun because we've got them. You know, 50 years of gaming, you're gonna get copycats, but it's those games to me
Secure the bombs.
that give you this crazy new experience that you've never had before that to me are the biggest factor, most special and important. And yeah, that's why, you know, I like games that are revolutionary more so than the games that are just like a copy and paste. So with
Insertion. Be advised, a bomb location.
let me see. What else can I pick at this door?
Bomb located by Op.
So that's why, like, I love these very, very special games. And I'm just trying to use up all of these. I'm gonna put my camera right here. Can't put it here? Please don't shoot me. This guy's gonna try to destroy this. He has a fuse, I'm sure. So I'm gonna be in between the doors. Just want to make an entry just in case things get hairy. See? They can keep all that.
Swapping knives.
Loading mag.
Oh, they're in the building. How did they get to that side? They're inside the freaking bomb. Just me and the other guy, that's why.
Op 4, last operator standing.
Let's go. This is a win. Just stay inside and hold the point, guys. Don't peek out. Don't get crazy. 2-on-1. Y'all got this. He's droning out here next to the bomb. Bomb is behind you, Melvin.
15 seconds.
He has a drone inside the bomb spot.
10 seconds left. 5 seconds remaining.
Great stuff, guys. Great stuff. A little bit of patience is all it took. Well, so what I was trying to say was like, people just making games to make some money. Go ahead and copy and paste like you always do. Fine. For me, when I play games, if I can get something revolutionary, it makes it a better experience for me because I already played a lot of games. So I don't want, you know, the standard. Give me more. Give me better. That's how I feel. I'm attacking right now? Oh, wait, I'm defending. I'll pick castle again. So give me more, give me better, something new, something different, something special. That's how I feel. And that isn't always correlated in video games because there's a lot of like, oh, this game is just like this. It's like sort of. What does it do new? What does it do different? And how can we enjoy that?
Protect the bombs.
All right, here we go. We're gonna definitely put a thing right here. Can't let them get that.
Op 4 has located a bomb.
And
Plan your defenses accordingly.
Deploying shield.
I'm gonna definitely fortify this. Help the team out. I don't refortify no more because one person can use all your refortifications, so you can just let them do it.
Seconds.
And these sweaty guys always feel like they know better
5 seconds to insertion.
on where to put the
Bomb located by Op 4.
Reservoir going up. Deploying welcome mat.
They were right there at the door. Oh man. I'm gonna put this right here.
Setting the welcome mat.
Come on, man.
Setting up.
Yeah. I don't have a Jaeger on this team. Oh, I do, but he didn't fortify this. So I have to be on the opposite side because this is the spot where they can't get into. Oh, there's so many entries though. Oh yeah, got one of them. I want to hold this peak point just because the weird angle. I mean, it's controlled very well. This and this is the point of what I'm doing. Not exactly the best, but you know. Oh, our teammate got killed. The guy behind this wall, right where I'm at.
Op 4, last operator standing.
Let's go!
Hostiles eliminated.
I knew he was there, just waiting for him to move, but he didn't want to move, so took the risk. It was not a good risk to take. But sometimes, you know, we had the odds, so wanted to finish the game. I'm sorry. This chick. All right, I'm gonna go with Ace just for his gun. He's a good player too, though. But let me read what this developer said. Hey, all. We don't currently have any plans for kill streaks, but what if we made a mode where 3 kills got you your ability and 7 got you your ultra, or something along those lines? That's dope. I could dig it. Got to reply and give him a message just for extra fine, by the way. The dev is always giving feedback, always talking. And I love that. I don't know where I'm going on this map. I don't know what I'm doing, but we're doing it. I'm very not familiar with this map at all. So,
Your drone has found a bomb.
just making the best of every situation. Uh-oh. They have a mute. Probably top tier, top 5 best. Oh! Oh! Oh no!
10 seconds to go.
Fusey.
For
He
insertion.
got me.
Proceed to bomb's location and defuse it.
Let's go. I'm just gonna take a scroll through the bridge, relax. And yeah. Alright, so they're upstairs. I'm gonna go around. I'm not going up to where they are, by the way. No, he didn't. I didn't even expect him to be there. Better roamer, perfect roamer, vigil. Take our headset off and just watch the match now. Terrible, terrible decision by me. Terrible. Let me tweet these people back real quick.
The diffuser has been secured.
Exaggerated.
One friendly operator remaining.
There we go. My take might not be appreciated by some because everybody wants the treats on games nowadays, but I don't. 3-on-1, he's trying to plant. He has to not plant because they're gonna be aggressive. The fact they haven't went after him when he tried to plant. That's crazy. There it is. I wasn't wishing death upon him, but in that situation, you know. I sold the bag on that game. Don't worry. Step it up. Step it up. I might watch Terminator tonight, man. Actually, no, I gotta watch a important series I'm into. I go back to Kazi. I'm gonna go with Castle again. Just because he's helpful. He makes it harder for people, you know. This is about time management. Honestly, the two biggest things is information and time management in this game. If I had to give you like, hey, what is it that makes me better? What would make me a better player? It's like, well, try to get as much information about the other team. Like where they are and things like that.
Deploying rocket lab.
Op 4 located a bomb. Protect it. 10 seconds to insertion. Down to 5 seconds. Op 4 has located a bomb. Be ready for hostile action.
There we go. I'm just gonna be an anchor and hold this.
Deploying rocket lab.
Loading mag.
Trying to let them know I'm there. And they have a fuse. He's always really difficult to deal with because if he can get in,
Rocket lab.
he's gonna try to pop up in the other side. But speaking of that, speaking of the other side, there we go. He's right here.
Deploying shield.
Trying to scare him.
Setting a net.
Nice, we got 2 of them. Ow! Stupid ass Ying.
Barrier placed. We're covered.
For some reason, I thought that was our buddy. What's his name? Somebody above me? There is. Where did that come from? I threw 2 grenades in a row. Nervous. Oh! Ah! I got him halfway health though. He's inside the other room in the hallway.
Down to 15 seconds. Time expires in 10 seconds.
Just hold it, guys. Just hold it. Force him in. Force him into the bombs. Let's go.
Or eliminated. Mission successful.
That's how we do it, baby. How you get these wins. It's a hard-fought win. I'm the #1 player. How, Sway? Not that good. You know? But hey, we got it done. Clutch. Coming in clutch is all. That's all that was. You doing all right for some rookies? I mean, come on, guys. Think about it. Whew. Yeah, I gotta watch my show in a little while. I gotta see if it's still on. I mean, I gotta watch it on replay. I mean, you know what I mean. Look. There's only one show I'm watching right now. Literally. I don't watch TV much. Pretty much don't watch TV at all, other than sports, NBA. Yep. A 1 hour show. It's all I see every week. Don't watch other stuff. Maybe I'll watch a movie. Mostly play video games for my free time, make music, work on some projects, personal life stuff, you know, family and this or that. Not a lot of TV shows. Not a lot. All right, here we go. The bands. I love this feature. The thing is, it takes very long. That would be my only flaw with this game. It just takes so long. So a match will take 10 minutes or less, I would assume. I'm just giving numbers. And then this takes 4 minutes, 3 minutes. You know what I mean? Like a certain amount of time. I'm going to chime in on the next game. When I get into a game, I'm going to see how long it takes. Then the other part is to get into the map. There's people playing on the PlayStation 4 or Xbox. And those old consoles take a long time to load. And even like bad PCs take a long time to load. So you'll see on the top who's not loaded into the map yet. You can tell who has a good system. Good system is basically PlayStation 5, you know, high-end PC, that type of stuff. Here we go. Capcom in the building. Yeah, so this is a long time. Like I said, in between these, a match to me, it takes 10 minutes or so. But banning the maps, banning the operators, selecting your operators in the first round, that's a whole like 3 to 4 minutes, I think. It should be faster. I feel like they should do it where you just select everything one after another. And then whoever's ready is ready. You just go from there. Boom, 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 boom. I'm gonna give the feedback.
Bombs protected.
I'm so relaxed when I shouldn't be. Playing this right now.
Keep area on duty.
10 seconds to insertion.
Area safe. We're covered.
5 seconds left.
Damn, bro. Serious?
Op 4 has located a bomb. Be ready for hostile action.
Successfully deployed.
I'm gonna wait out here. Wowzers, you dumbass. Hey, watch where you shooting, dumbass. Just gonna patiently wait here. It's an awkward position. Oh, snaps. I didn't notice that guy. I'm dead. Good stuff. I deserve it. I actually looked
Friendly
at the...
operator remaining.
Gotta do better, man. I gotta do better. Well, we lost that round. I was a white.
Were eliminated.
Literally only took out one guy. Not good. I gotta step it up and carry my team. I'm the only one who got to kill. Remember, this is low ranked, so you can't expect much from people. You know? Respectable. I like it. We had some good topics
Secure
today,
the
though.
area. Keep the bombs protected.
It's interesting. I want to see what the future holds for all of this. New FPSs that I want to take over the globe.
Plan your defenses accordingly.
Station placed.
Device deployed.
Station deployed.
10 seconds left.
Through. Deployed barrier.
I'm gonna wait it out somewhere else.
By Op 4.
Where's these speakers at?
Reload.
Corner deployed. Detonating.
Kind of roam a little, even though this isn't a roamer class, but
Barrier activated.
no. No, I put myself in a bad position. Could have got them too. It's two of them together. As you can see, that's what I'm saying. Like
Barrier placed.
playing ranked right now, you can't go in there sloppy. Especially when guys are on point like that. 2-on-1. Nothing I can do with these cameras. Not very helpful. But team is up right now, so that's fine. Teammates killing our own teammates by accident. This guy right here might save the day. Come on, bro.
Remaining.
Damn it. It's 1-on-3.
All
Getting
friendlies
spanked
are
right now.
failure.
Let me remind myself to do this timer to see what's cracking. I'm gonna put a timer on this. At this point, man, I'm just locking myself in the room. Whoever wants to be in there, be in there. Whoever doesn't, doesn't. But I'm not giving these guys an easy way. I'm gonna get on the microphone too to tell these guys. Like, hey, listen, y'all gonna be in here or not? Hey, right before the timer ends, I'm locking up the bomb rooms. So if y'all want to be in there or not, you don't like it, that's too bad. But don't break the barriers. Either be inside or be out.
Secure the
It
area.
ain't been working for us, so I put on castle to protect us a lot more. So that's what's happening, guys.
Fog is set. Second Philly. Second down.
I repeat, do not break. I'll wait. You know what? You can get in through the other way, dude.
10 seconds.
Making holes for people to get in here easily instead of blocking stuff off. Hey, hey!
Be ready for
Little prick.
Op 4 has located a bomb. Be ready for hostile action.
Go in through the hole on the other side. Hey, douchebag. Idiot. Leave the doors locked, bruh. Gotta start holding this down and win this game. Let's go. Good stuff. Thank you for the carry. I'm gonna keep playing castle. Y'all need to not break the damn barriers. Being a little douchey right now, but gotta change the mentality from the team. No, we weren't doing good. Simple as that. It ain't rocket science out here, you know? I'm gonna try Fuse. I don't even remember what gun he used, but AK-12. Okay, that's not bad. Cluster. Yeah, we're fine. We'll leave it like that. I'm gonna play Fuse. I'm gonna try to be aggressive. I seen the other guy want to take Ace, so I'll let him have it. I'm gonna go and hopefully provide something for the team right now. As you saw,
Locate a bomb.
putting those barricades helped a little, pushing them back instead of them rushing in and killing us in 2 minutes. I didn't do nothing, didn't get a kill or anything, but that little utility is very important. And you know, trying to be a team player here. I'm gonna get the win.
Drone has located a bomb. Ten seconds before insertion. 5 seconds.
All right, let's go.
Proceed to
So I'm playing Fuse. I don't even know if he's good for this map. It's one of those things where like Fuse isn't going to be useful in every map. If I can't get above the ceiling and defuse something, there's no reason to even bother. See the electric right there? I can't do it that way. I don't know if there's anything up top that I can use to
Changing mag.
defuse a little bit.
What's your use? Replicator online. Incoming. Adrenaline boost.
User is no longer in your possession.
Connection severed.
Oh no, my teammate's in there. Sorry, teammate. Hopefully you don't die.
Op 4
Let's go.
Op 4 eliminated.
Distraction.
Friendly mission successful.
Take it, baby. I'll take it. Catch it back up. Doing our thing, man. The momentum has changed. I love it. Love it. We'll play Fuse again. No, I probably shouldn't. Just a disturber, you know what I mean? Cause a little chaos. Move people out of their angles. Nice. Not necessary. It should not be best, but it's good to have. Honestly, sometimes you pick operators for their guns. If you can find an operator that has the best gun in the game, and maybe their utility isn't that great, and you're playing by yourself, it doesn't matter. So just go for it. You can get a lot of kills, eliminate people, and provide
Need to use your drone to locate
your
a bomb.
random teammates some good DPS, aka some fragging. So that's just my opinion, but me and this dude are going the exact same way. Switch it up and go this way.
Drone has found a bomb.
Basement.
10 seconds before insertion. Insertion in 5 seconds. Found a bomb. Indicator its location in the team.
There we go.
So the diffuser is no longer in
Oh,
your
damn.
possession.
There it goes. Dude dropped the diffuser? He died already? What a dumbass. Now I gotta go get that. Damn, they're wiping.
Secured. One op 4 remaining. Friendly, last operator standing.
Oh! He caught. Oh, but that. He ran so fast. He just killed my friend downstairs, and I was gonna fuse to try to give us the run there, and that was terrible. I didn't expect him to be there up there that quick. Cost me big time, big time. Maybe I don't need to be fused. With my teammates being so terrible, you know, they're rushing in the first 30 seconds. Maybe don't rush in the first 30 seconds, guys. I'm playing terrible here, but literally 3 of you died in the first 30 seconds. It's like we have a lot of time. I was going to fuse and drop some bombs to confuse them. You guys got to wait around. Let somebody else die first. How about that?
We need to locate a bomb.
I'm not the best player. You guys are probably better, but if we do that, we might succeed. Yeah, that's my message to these guys. Oh, Ward got me.
Insertion in 10 seconds.
Hopefully we don't lose. It's gonna be game over.
A bomb must be located and defused.
Bringing replicator online.
Just gonna stand right here. Call out my drone.
Deploying short-range sniper.
They're upstairs. Yep, they're upstairs. I went the wrong way.
You have located a bomb.
Second floor. That's fine. This isn't good. The messy situation.
I see you.
Must recover the diffuser. One friendly operator remaining.
These dirty dogs. Teammates were ass, bro. They got him interrogated and it gave our position. That's why I was running inside because I knew the rest of the team were gonna smash. It's like, bro. Ugh. Disgusting. That was disgusting. Very disgusting. Blame my teammates. I didn't do so hot, but damn, bro. All right, so we're gonna time this from the moment it finds the match up until the second the match starts. We're gonna see how long that takes because of the banning the maps, banning the operators, loading into the map. See how long it takes. And there's a way to minimize that. As far as, like I said, don't make it this segment, that segment. Here it goes. So it started now. But don't make it one thing or another. Right now, it should be picking the maps. You pick it, and then you can move on to banning an operator, and then you just go from there. You know what I mean? That's how I think it should be. So that took almost 30 seconds. 25. Basically 30 seconds. 28. 30 seconds, yeah. And now we're gonna... Over 30 seconds, actually. Now we're gonna ban the lab operators. See how long that takes. Depending on the teams, if they take long. See what's up. This is one of the complaints I have about this game. But this is like because it's an old game. And they haven't really probably put mind to this part of it. And let's see how long this whole thing took. This took longer, which makes sense. It's 4 operators we're banning. All right, so far we're almost at 2 minutes. And we'll see how long that takes. 36 seconds for banning a map. 59 seconds for banning 4 players. And then let's see how long it takes for the match to load. Let's.
Need to use your drone to locate a
There it
bomb.
is. And then it's 2 minutes and 20 seconds total. 2 minutes and 20 plus seconds. I'm just gonna leave it there. This in between time, it's gameplay time, so it's fine. They're upstairs.
10 seconds before insertion. 5 seconds. Mission is to locate and defuse the bomb.
Ready for level!
Going right to that staircase. Wait, what was that? I didn't even look at the windows. Homeboy got custom windows. Watch this. One here.
Moving to Gemini.
You dirty dog. I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, so that's the timer. That's 2:20. I'm probably gonna post it. Probably gonna post it.
Rastero going in.
Probably gonna post
You
it.
located a bomb.
I'm gonna not tweet about it, I'm gonna give feedback to the devs on the change that could happen. I mean, it's gonna be a big one. It's gonna change the whole experience, but think about it. In 30 seconds, you can pick which map to ban, pick which thing to ban, and make it so that it's a 60 seconds timer. So you're gonna ban whatever map you don't want right away. You're gonna select which operators you want banned right away. Everyone else has to do it on their time too. You know, these guys are professionals. Wow, I'm with a good team. Man, you guys are some good ass players. I love it. Droning out and everything.
Sending out some love.
That's popping. Absolutely love that.
RCE disrupted. Going for a drag.
15 seconds.
Still 4 teams.
5 seconds.
So even though they were doing good with the group scenario, they were doing bad as far as getting the kills. Finishing the map, you know. I'm gonna stick with them. I like it. Thought that was really cool. Teamwork, synergy, all that good stuff. I'm gonna stick with y'all this time. Great stuff. Hey, I might get off for the rest of the night. I want to prepare for tomorrow. I'm gonna watch my series, lay back, rest up. Yeah. Appreciate everybody that's come by. Anybody that's still hanging out, just chilling. I know my streams kind of get very chill mode, and I'm just throwing out
Use
thoughts
your
the
drone
whole
to
time.
locate a bomb.
Absolutely love it when people stick around and vibe out. Of course, the interactions are better because it makes it, back and forth combos, but I like it. I like it a lot. I jumped down because I didn't want to die, by the way. Dude's sitting there with his freaking pistol ready to shoot. He's still right there. Look at him.
Insertion in 10 seconds. 5 seconds to insertion.
Ah, I wasted it.
Proceed to bomb's location and defuse it.
Let's stick with this guy. Follow me if you want to live.
Swapping mags.
I'm going with them. We don't have a... Nope.
Inhabiting Gemini.
Come on, bro.
Gemini's down.
Swapping mags. Switching with sound.
Bruh, you hit me instead of your enemies.
Down to one friendly. Seconds left.
Man, I
Been
tried.
eliminated.
Terrible. I'm a rookie. I gotta do better. I got to do better. Team just rushed in. Like, once you see there's an engagement, my thing is wait for someone to make a mistake or just switch your position if you don't have the best angle. I'm not the best player, and I don't practice the best habits, but there's a thing about the top guys who they understand, okay, I got a good position here, I'm going to hold it. But if they know they don't have it, they end up rotating, moving, and trying to figure something out. And that's key. And I do it plenty of times, but not all the time. You get obsessed with the fight, and your ego gets in the way, and it makes you continue the battle when you want to back off. Yep. Ah. Hey, in the basement. Yeah, this will be my last one, but appreciate everybody for coming out, man. We're gonna
Your drone has found a bomb.
catch up tomorrow.
10 seconds before insertion.
We might have a double stream day tomorrow,
5 seconds.
depending on how I feel. Should be fun.
You found a bomb. Make your way to its location and defuse it.
Oh, C4'd me, dude. Look at this. Beautiful. And this is the game that I love right here. It's so spectacular when it comes to tactical play, things you can do to really change the game. Special. Come on, bro. Pop your little legs out.
Launching code. Drone is a go.
I have to use my utilities better. I play terrible. I play casual. I got to do better. Starting tomorrow, I won't go in without using both my drones. I'm not the entry guy. Tend to be the entry guy a lot, but I prefer to be a flex or a support.
Cluster charge activated.
Feel like my IQ is good. And he got his ass whipped. He went in there guns blazing like Rambo.
15 seconds. Down to one friend. 10 seconds left. 5 seconds.
Nope. And that right there, my friends, is an ass whipping. It's a real ass whipping. This is like, I give up. You beat me. All right, our one chance to defend. We can come back. I've come back from 3-0 plenty of times, but I'm already tapped out, ready to lay down. But we out here, man.
Secure the bombs.
Oh, wait.
Laying out the welcome mat. Camera radio activated.
All right, area.
Plan your defenses accordingly. Down to 5
I'm gonna go be a roamer. I don't think anybody in our team is roamers.
located a bomb.
I don't have that great of a speed on this build, but Watch what I do here.
Using shield.
Just trying awkward things.
Spec you active. Looking for intel. Secure sensor looking out. Sensor on. Searching for electronics.
Ah, I hate it when I get. This is like pro status where they'll just pop their drone and then they'll come in and get you. But he did. He saw me there. No, my team can carry it though. Let's find out. I'm gonna use these drones these cameras as much as possible. See how he got his drone in here? He just pushes through the rooms and then he'll thing. I always say 2 rooms and then move forward. 2 rooms, move forward. Don't stay in too long and it'll help you out.
Secure sensor active.
It's a little boring being on camera compared to watching the action. You can learn some things, but to help the team, if I can, I'm going to, which we're getting slaughtered.
Friendly remaining.
Like 1 on 4. Just watch this guy try to survive. Poor thing. Just wasted a full clip on the wall.
Mission failed. All
And
friendly.
that, my friends, is how you call the game. Game, set, match. Hey, it's been good. I'm real relaxed right now. Can't really sweat on this game, but we had some fun. I'll be back tomorrow. Get back into this game a little bit. All right. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Hope y'all have yourself a great day tomorrow on Monday. Make it the best day for you. You can do a lot for yourself. So make sure you do that. All right. And then remember that Mag told you so. Be safe out there, y'all. Peeps. One love.